Welcome to HelloNote's latest update, featuring dynamic forms with field validation. Let's dive into the enhancements. Head to the settings and select Consent Intake. Choose an existing form or create a new one. Once you're on the form, click the small gray rectangle to the right of each field. We'll begin with the first name on this form. Click on Validation at the top. Toggle Required. Set the minimum length to 3, and then save your changes. Repeat the same steps for the last name field, but this time set the maximum length to 8. After saving the changes to the last name field, proceed to add validation to the date of birth field. Toggle Required for the date of birth field and add an error label for the message displayed to users. Type in date of birth for the label, then click Save to apply the changes. Add validation to mobile number and set it as a required field. Finally, click the blue Save button at the bottom right to save all the changes. Let's send the form to our demo patient to test the validations. After selecting the patient, click the Send Consent button at the top right and choose the form that we're going to send to the patient. When redirected to the patient's form, verify their identity by entering their birthday. Now that we're on the form, if we enter only one character for the first name, an error message will warn us that it must be at least 3 characters long. For the last name, entering more than 8 characters will trigger an error message indicating the need to keep it under 8 characters. The date of birth and mobile number fields cannot be left empty. If you attempt to submit the form with invalid inputs, an error pop-up will appear instructing you to re-enter the values to meet the validation requirements. Thank you all for following along with the tutorial on dynamic forms with field validations. If you have any questions or concerns, please feel free to reach out.